Hi, I'm Kamal and I'm a batik artist. Today I'd like to share with you about batik painting. Batik are cloth that very ornately designed. It originates from the island of Java in Indonesia. Okay? It is widely worn in Singapore by the Malay community and also by other groups like the Straits Chinese, the Peranakan, and even by the Indian community. It is very widely used in the region. And it is also a medium that is used for making paintings. But before that, let me introduce you, there are three types of batik. Okay? Batik generally made using wax, right? And we use this tool called the Tjanting. So the batik, right, that is using the Tjanting to wax is called the batik tulis. This is the most expensive type of batik because it takes many hours to produce the cloth. And also there are batik that is made with the cap or the stamp, right? This is not as expensive as the tulis, but it is also very ornate and is still hand printed. Of course, most of the batik we come across these days are batik that we buy from the shop, are mass produced by machines and printed. Nevertheless, the designs are very interesting and they reflect our rich Southeast Asian culture. As for artists, there are our pioneer artists that use the technique of batik painting to make paintings very unique to Singapore. And that is why I am here to share with you the art of batik painting. Batik makes beautiful paintings, you know, not only just to wear, but to put on the wall, right? So you can make representational pictures, images, or you can be very expressive in like abstract art, very decorative. You could even depict nature or sceneries. And here at Kamal Arts, we have developed community batik. And over the years, it has grown from my very first community batik, which is 4 meters, to what we have done recently to break the new record of the longest community batik, which is 550 meters in conjunction with Singapore 55th National Day. So today, we are going to do another community batik for you all. And so everybody going to do a piece that is going to contribute to a big mural. So I hope you do your best and we look forward to the result. Enjoy. Batik is traditionally done by using melted wax and using this tool called the Tjanting to flow the wax like a pen. It is a very delicate process. You have to draw the lines so that it will repel the dye when it is applied onto the cloth. The artist will ensure that there are no gaps and they create containment. Bear this in mind when you are doing your batik design, that you are creating containment areas, containers that you can color. It starts with tracing of your design. You can do your design onto a piece of paper, put it underneath and lightly trace the outline with a pencil. Remember, do not press hard, just lightly enough for you to see the lines that you can create the wax line, or we call this the resist. When it is done, we are using the box stretcher, so you need to fold each side to create the box stretcher. The purpose of this is so that the cloth doesn't touch the table. Insert the corner so that it will hold firmly. We are using cold wax to substitute for hot wax. So this cold wax solution, you press the bottle when the tip is where you want the lines to be, and gently move. Do not press too hard, just ensure that the line is very defined and it goes through the cloth. Do it slowly and gently, and make sure that you are creating a container. This is a method for making batik but without using the wax. So we do not have to use hot wax, we're just using a liquid solution. Do write down your name in one corner so that you will be able to identify your work later. Leave the solution to dry. It can be dried in the sun, or you can use a hair dryer. Remove the covering of the brush and insert the brush in water to soften the hair. These are dyes that is in small pouches. We provide the primary colors. Of course, you can mix them if you wish, but be gentle when opening the bottle. Hold firmly to the neck of the bottle and drip the dye a little bit at a time into the pellet, or if there are no pellets, use the dish. To apply the color, there are three basic methods for coloring. You can do it solid, or you can do it toning, or you can do it multicolor. Immerse the brush into the dye and just gently touch the area without touching the cold wax resist. Observe that the color will spread and it will stop where the resist was written. So this works similar to the traditional waxed cloth. When you apply one color on one side and another on the other, you will have a multicolor gradient. To allow the color to blend, you can use a dried brush and blend the two colors. You can also add water on one side, and when you apply color dye on the other side, there will be a toning. Remember to wash the brush before changing the color so that the color is clean. When you have completed the work, allow it to dry before dismantling the box. Then you can remove the staples. After removing the staples, you can get the paper frame, open it up, remove the double-sided tape from the center panel. Position your artwork, ensuring that your spelling of your name is in a readable position facing outward and paste it into the window. You have yourself a greeting card. You can write a simple message and use the artwork as a greeting card. Insert the card into the plastic sleeve, seal it, and it is a very presentable picture.